disappointed, I must be honest. I was hoping to see the Yoru Waylay come out for this map.
I'm with you.
It's fine, it's a good comp.
It is a good comp, yeah.
I got no problems.
Gonna take as much space for free as they possibly can just by walking up slowly. Knife against the back, but now you see it double dash forwards as well. Good clearance towards a level of it. Exter announces himself, taking down the final boss. Flash and a refight called for. Envy are just eager to get stuck into the mud with this one. And it could get muddy at that. The blind on his side is picture perfect again. That Seas connects. Tex gets 3. The double swing towards the end. There's a tempering, controlling of the pace that we were talking about. MIBR do it again, but they leave it into a 1v2 for Inspire. Double walking, he's holding the angle, anticipating it all to come to him.
Showcasing that they can shut it down when other people do it.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen this before in my life. Where is that?
There's a lot of interesting stuff on Crows.
The observers continue to find new things hidden around the map.
A moving delivery truck.
Assault mines. What are they?
Yeah, farm up the orbs if you can. See what a setup might look like. See if you can overwhelm here, but Envy, plenty of bodies in the right places for this one, isn't it? God damn. Relentless.
He's hunting.
Beams him down. Yeah, gets ever so closer, halfway now to his own ult.
I like tucking in this corner.
The 1v1, take it, good crosshair placement. He's over swinging again.
Swinging deeper in the 5v4.
I mean, listen.
It's kind of crazy. You know that they're mid-defaulting. You know that Mazzino is not going to be the only one there. But, all right, a close corner, an off-angle. This is a real off-angle.
Yeah, drone got used for mid, reposition, smoke up. Poppins here, forwards, Aspas. Win that fight out now.
It's a serious risk.
Forwards to dart over towards the top. Ross sees an off-angle of his own, but the reveal, so position spoiled, anchor smoke placed. Wants to try and split up a bit of this side in this map is going to be TPing backwards and away, over fighting. MIBR looking for this one. Verno, front tip tapping, dancing around them. Saturate, he does not care. Next up, forwards again, controlling the spray towards it. No bonus conversion here for Envy.
I definitely think the intention there was to go for the double dash and engage into Poppin's position. But
from mid, Tex is just open towards Zach. Kesnet taking a peek anyway. He knows that there's a second player. Tex now going to be squeezed. Oh my goodness. Kesnet. It's relentless. Just wants to keep going for a little bit more. Aspas, though, is a player that you do not want to take lightly. Well, not damage done.
Or maybe
potentially, no. He's seen them. Saturate, though. There's a connection into the judge, and he's just off center with it. Equalize into a 2v2, but again, look at that discipline. MIBR not willing to just run into the site. Waiting for the cooldowns. Knife clears one section. Nade into the back. It's a difficult one because they've already taken the timing, wrapping around. Ross Seed doesn't want to reload this one. He's low enough as it is. Players, though, spotting him out. MIBR, well trained onto the angles, finding the right timings for it. Inspire's revealed his positioning. And now he's got a tough challenge ahead. 1v2. Mazzino. So fight taken. Aspas doesn't swing off the back of this one. A tap again. Aspas landing it. Straight to the cranium.
He's managed to become an IGL.
Yeah, inserted himself. It's
bizarre.
Pretty crazy stuff. Aspas. Straight through mid. Happy to take that fight as well. The refract timing. Don't think he committed to reload, which is why he didn't go for the re-swing. Still underhand him with a flash. A fight into Albo is called for. Inspire with a reposition. He's trying to take this timing so fast. What a shot. Snap straight to the head of Zekken, but they've lost control towards one section, and Mazzino, snappy himself. Straight towards it. Envy feels like they find themselves in by making these crazy plays, but they just get slapped back down again. And Rossi not anticipating that Aspas was just at that off angle, ajar towards it. MIBR trust into the aim, but that drone is going to be pushing you off the line. Util going over. Hunter's Fury. This is going to be used to see if they can lead the charge into it. No command on top. A lot of ultimates, but no one's really stepping past this orb. Remains up. Will be falling now just because of that suppression emanating out. Poppin willing to help him out. Doubled up. Potential for the lineup, but Aspas! The res online. Pulls it back. He's out into the open. Needs a follow-up, and the flank is caught. It's explosive when necessary. Exter in a 1v3 now. MIBR still holding it, watching for the repeat, wondering where he could be. Play's still not crossed up. Nade at your feet. Hot as anything. Mazzino is already on the perfect line. Banking on that MV play style of just being frantic, always trying to get active, involved. Kesnet, no real trade there. In fact, the Saturate is good enough as well to really slow them down. So the punish doesn't go their way, 4v4, but MV players rapidly approaching now to positioning here over towards the A side. Looks like the end goal for MIBR, moving around. Kesnit still a bit of a menace, but he is in a sticky spot. Moving forwards, players behind and around everywhere to count. There's safety in numbers, though, and MIBR have got it all under control.
How Mazzino survives in that spot with 2 players pushing him from the back. And credit to his teammates who are holding it from the bricks position. And Inspire in a 1v3 with only a Sheriff. It's very tough.
So, you know, low. He's low. He would have gone down to a single shot, but he's going to be backing up now, making sure to double play it up. Instantly there. It's calm aim from Inspire. Almost felt like he had a chance in it, but 1v3 utilized nice and early here. Aspas is raring to go. Flash overhead. Now that light speed dash into the smoke. So many angles and layers to this one. Snakebite pulled down, a bit of spam into the corner.
It's a distraction to get the Omen really deep as well.
Yeah, Zekken sowing a bit of discord behind enemy lines here. Silent with the drop down, pop in, looking to see if he can re-clear this one. Has the Prowler, but he's misaligned it. Yeah, wasn't expecting that Zekken could already be that deep. TP around. Fakes on fakes. They've hammered a bit of a wedge up towards this middle section of the map. He puts the pressure now onto Egster. Has to use that dimensional drift to get out, but Inspire is still locked forwards into his angle. Pings out, though, where the players are. Potential for the fight to be taken again, but still not favored. MIBR happy to whittle away the opposition. Cautiously at that, and now with the pit in play. Does give an opportunity for the Envy players to get in. Drop down from both of them. Kesnit's forwards again. Now you're going to see it in hand with a shorty. Was hoping for an easy kill, but everybody in position. Rossi, though, reposition is perfect. TP up towards the top. It's their own turn to see if they can get a bit of chaos going, but Verno locking it down. And the pit's still in play means that the decay is going to be kicking in. Damage done. He's found a pocket to potentially renew himself. Hide from the drone. There's still chances for Rossi, but chance fades away at that. This is MIBR. This is their wheelhouse. They like to play like this. Sees and a flash is primed. Exter's ready for it alongside a Haunt. Whole lot of pressure, whole lot of presence. Envy trying to go for this one here. Exter does manage it, at least with it, but the shots are whiffy, whiffy. Needs to be some backup and follow-up through. MIBR find their way through. In the end, there's a smoke to cut it up, and still, with the rifles, they all just topple, cutting them down. Even when it feels like there's a chance, potential for Envy to get something going, MIBR always find a way back in. Prowler tags. This is a bait and switch. They think it's just going to be Tex hiding into the corner. They want to take a chance to jump onto all of this one. But again, yeah, like I said, bait and switch. You don't expect there to be 3 players around the corner. Rossi trying to desperately apply that pressure, put down the smoke to see if he can delay and stall. There's going to be a drone at his back. Tag potential. Convergent paths, locking it down, slowing them to a crawl. MV and Egster forced to respect it. Has to get the hell out of there. Rossi looking to see if he can contain a chance to take a fight. Dink through the wall, stepping up. And they're just taking turns with these fights. There's a lot of damage done. No clear kill, but there still could be a light at the end of the tunnel. Vulnerable into the corner. They've got coverage everywhere.
The team play is just so beautiful. Exter's left in a 1v3.
It's unreal. Exter making a go of it. Again, that damage done. Zekken finished off, snappy towards his head. Egster now brings it into that 1v2, but Verno going to be trying to play his life. A lot of bullets raining down, a lot of shock darts at his feet. 55 dart, bled out, they know he's not on it. Making him stew, making him question exactly where it's all going wrong.
This round exemplifies.
Few players, or at least just the one. Egster's on full armor, Aspas with that Outlaw. He's been doing this a lot when he knows the money's weak. Just opts into it, tries to take it, double fight, swing, out. Already gone. Kesnit's going to be scurrying and scuttling away from this one, but there's bullets just chasing him, following him, underhanded with a flash and no command. Drop down to your feet. Aspas dashes over the heads of multiple players. Envy are grouped up here. It's Egster alongside Rossi. But again, trademark tempering of the round. Just willing to play this one out. Zekken is 4 HP, spraying and spamming them away.
That's unreal. The other 2 players were completely stuck.
Aspas spots the last.
I mean, what's Inspire going to do with a Bucky from here?
Not much. Vulnerable applied, but he's being rained down upon. Long-range artillery in the form of that utility. Inspire's just being chipped down. He can't even get any sort of step forwards.
He's going to try to caterpillar smoke his way forwards with a Bucky.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, you're not going to be favored. Aspas just hugs his wall to the back, plays the range advantage. 9-2, MIBR.
Last round in
this Zekken's conditioned them with that TP play earlier. He's TP just with his team, and they are having to hard clear spawn.
They're so worried about it. They're having to clear all of these kind of positions. And meanwhile, Zekken's giggling to himself with the rest of his team.
Yeah, he's with the rest of them. Flash re-clear. Spire's got himself a kill in the form of Tex dropping. Hold on, this is the best chance in a long, long while. Convergent paths, hinders and slows. Dimensional Drift as well to clear one avenue of it. A lot of ultimates to use, Envy putting them to work for the final round of this half. Verno! No, not like this! Can't be doing it to him! Knows that one section of the site is cleared just in time. You're right. Insane read, not just the aim, it's the game sense.
It's not the greatest plant in the world, but he's also going to hear these footsteps potentially.
He's forward. Taking up a position into Link. It comes down to this 1v1, a 1v4. Verno! Oh, it's just filth, man. It's just filth.
Triple swinging him.
The composure in that moment.
Fraud can't believe it.
Slowly gearing up to get themselves into a bit of an A split. Now could be meeting potentially their match still in the form Zekken. That's a Paranoia ripped off. Frenzy running, gunning. Verno, he's going to be ISO'd into this spot. Exter, okay, just essentially solo pushing, but with the reveal inside that smoke. Zekken trying to reposition, but he's missed the timing! Rossi is doing a number on him. Cleaned up by Mazzino, but the damage done to him. 10 HP, not a lot to play with. Sharpshooting is going to have to be ordered up. And not enough health to play with in a spot like that. Envy needed a round like this. 2v1 Tex. Can't be doing it to him again. Can't be dashing away their hopes. Corner angle, Inspire. Just trying to play off center. Not cleared. Crosshair placement not there for Tex. So another pistol round to potentially give a bit of breathing room. Underhand flash, they do reveal quite a bit. That might be heard by Exter, so he's going to be TPing back. Has to be, okay, has to be worried potentially if this one, sharp shooting, but he's way out into the open. Mazzino happy to trade that one out. Side gain though, Envy onto the plant, and they're immediately certain themselves taking a bit of deeper map control.
A couple of players would die to a single shot from the Outlaw here. Pop in and Inspire on light armor or regen armor. And you're not expecting to get too many opportunities here. You'd rather die to Spike, so they're just going to let Aspas have a look.
Yeah, see what he can hunt for with that Outlaw in his hand. That's a kill. Hold on, they want to go for it now. That's opened up the floodgates potentially for it. That's a smoke forwards. Get onto the Spike nice and early, trying to drag these players out into the open. Envy have got it controlled. Goal now just being trying to survive that Spike, and they've been pulled into a spot like that, so gives them side control.
MIBR playing fully off for the retake here. They're doing that quite a lot on Abyss as well.
Tex's job is just to hold down elbow control. He's going to be tested again. Short in form in terms of that util. It's just a dry peek and dry swing. Exter wants to have a go of things. Underhand with that flash again. Rifles, though, working out. 1 for 1. Paranoia, next level of it, nearsighted. Rossi chooses to commit. Rossi did get the one. Texto dominating. 4 kills, 8 bullets. Clearance into the corner. Kesnet denies. Kesnet comes alive. Forwards again. Good chance for him. 1v1. That's what they needed.
But I think the game plan for MIBR is sensible. Pose any danger.
It's a good time to bring it out, pull it out here. Prowler flash in towards the back. Tex is just trying to play himself in. Mazzino's also there alongside him. Nades. Damage done. No. Can't be doing this. He's even going peeking over towards heaven. He spotted it wide out into the open, just trying to be controlled with the aim, but punished in the end. Rifles better in the hands of them.
Fast reaction from Rossi instantly
is,
taking the space.
He's alone taking his fight. Zekken wasn't in a position to really try and trade that one out.
Well, Zekken's got a classic as well.
Trying to bait out the shot!
He got the Guardian now.
Smokes out. One way, peel it back a little bit. Doesn't have that Guardian. Hard pressed though to try and find this. A flash and a jump straight into it. Rossi dominating these lines. We'll be able to find Verno. What? Okay. Verno got the rifle. We'll look to see if he can survive in a spot like this. But for Envy, just keeping it going 1 round at a time. It's going to be their goal.
Bro, I don't know why. Now it's fun again. We're winning rounds and it's fun again.
Refract active. Operator in his hands. Crouched up. That's a bullet to the chest. Kesnet is gone. Back to safety as well for Aspas. Has it. A lot of coverage in terms of his players that are ready to help him out. Exter wants to send it forwards anyway. Dimensional drift. Again, piece together the direction of where this is going. Light speed up towards heaven. Rejoining the rest of them. Mazino just trailing. He's caught into this corner though, wants to take the fight, and Exeter plays right into his hands. From MV, they just want to make sure that they have that link control. Paranoia sweeps, drop down from Tex. He's into the corner. Verno looking for that 1v1. Gotta know that, yeah, Exeter's just there. Betrayed by the barrel that was poking out to the corner. This retake still has some legs towards it. Time is ticking. Inspire, left alone, shot missed, going wide, needs to kill the planter, needs it now! And it all goes wrong here for MIBR.
It's a rare mistake, but a big mistake from Aspas, missing the shot.
It looks like that might be the goal. Yeah, here it is, convergent paths, snake bite. Rossi's going to be TPing all the way deep into behind enemy lines into their spawns, sowing a bit of chaos, trying to take these fights. There are smokes on smokes. Verno really isolated with movement like that. How is he living? Just beams Rossi down. Can only do so much though from a spot like that. He buys time, crucial seconds. MIBR getting themselves back into position. It's a 3v3.
The weapon dropped in heaven might be available for Zekken to pick up, especially if these Envy players are cowering inside a pit.
Yeah. Deep pit. It's really difficult to see through, but again, it does give possibilities for MIBR to just walk out onto site here.
Zekken's not playing for the better weapon.
Paranoia, it's a connection, at least onto the one. Aspas on onto the flank, just offset with the movement. Kesnit wins that out. Critical 1v1, and now can just dominate that main position. Envy up to 8.
Genuinely not working. Envy have come out with some really good responses.
Scramble together a bit of a bite. There's damage done, hold on. Flash and a peek in through mid. Big knife as well. It's going to be connecting onto a multitude of players, so noted. Footsteps, sound made.
Hoppin, you are alone with the spike.
With the spike, yeah. Very forward position. There's no way you want to re-peek this one.
I don't think we've seen the team go for 5 bandits, Bren, yet.
He wants to go for this. He knows it's a close drone. Saturate is good though, peeking into it. Aspas low enough. Saturate's not really doing too much. It's good, diligent. Envy making sure that they leap into this one and take these fights together on the same page the whole time.
That's crazy. I thought that was 150 range there. But in theory, getting next to Salt online that's crazy.
In the night. I mean,
it's not going to affect the round outcome.
No, they're just going to be going down to the spike ideally. Hold on. Bit of a realization. Damage done. Especially with that Prowler unnoticed. Aspas. Push back up, doesn't have that refract popped off, but a light speed gets out of there, just off that initial pick. Zekken, also with the reposition, shots are fired off, Zekken holding it down towards elbow. Absorbs most of that aggression, TP is gonna be heard there, Hunter's Fury into the corner, good tags, good connections. Rossi is left to his devices, left to do it all. But this time it's MIBR slamming that door straight in their faces.
That one looked very easy, didn't it?
Expectations that they place on their own shoulders to try and get it done. Dash into your face, Kesnit. Eager to draw out a bit of this blood here, swinging out wide, Sheriff's with it. Barely anything to work with, convergent pass. Aspas is trying to push this one, operator in hand. Rest of his team to lead it, flashed, blinded, sees is good. Trying to really swing out. Claim a couple of these kills, brings it to a 2v2. Weapons are dropped down to the ground, but they don't want to go for it. Envy, they're looking to fight this one potentially forwards. They don't have the guns, it's being held. MIBR, too predictable! They know exactly what Envy's game plan is. Seal up this series. It's been tough for them to string together a couple of the rounds on this half. Exeter, it's gonna make it that much more difficult now. Dimensional drift, counting for a couple of the players' positions here in that dash forwards. Reclaiming a bit of space. Verno steps forwards. Fight that he wins out with Inspire going down. Hold on, that's a Bucky. Drone broken. It's not the best buy in the world again for Envy, just for them to survive and stay in this match. No command now. Emanates out. Waves forwards. Util ripped away. Tex is going walkabout off onto the flank. Exeter trying to watch for this one, but again, the aim and just all that alongside it. Tex is a little bit too composed in this moment. But MIBR trying to close up that net. Kills for Envy though. Start coming alive and really activating. Picking up the extra weaponry. Get a bit more control into a round like this. Aspas with a quick reposition, being assailed from multiple directions. Needs some bailout from Zekken, but Zekken is no more. Aspas, he can round with that position, but the swing and the trade is perfect on the timing. Rossi keeps his team in it.
Default at the start of the round often ends in a B hit.
That's held. As soon as there's signs of life, Util's going to be sent flying forwards in that reveal. Moving forwards, Inspire, he's leading the charge. Forwards is the call. Poppin and him and then South, this is over. Potentially in the blink of an eye. Zekken Upgrade acquired. It's going to really have to be sharp in a spot like that, but overwhelmed by the Envy players. Up to 11. One more round to drag it to OT.
Into this one, though.
Yes! Come on!
And here it is, that TP into spawn.
Yeah, play was called for here, and this is going to be, again, pulling these MIBR players out and around, but with Rossi cleaned up so early. Envy are going to be trying to rush into this one, but it might be to their own demise. Tex playing around it, adjust the aim, sharp. Locks onto the cranium, and now he's looking for a little bit more with support for the rest of the team. It crumbles at the finish line. Kesnet left to do it for them. One man in a 1v3. When you're on the brink, the precipice of just dragging it to an extension, they're the most tantalizing. They rush into it and leave Kesnet in this spot, a 1v3. Repositions to main, but there's a smoker alive. That's it. Zekken locks off that lane. Kesnet forced to now take a peek through. Verno might have just spotted that one. Unsure of the angles. Refract's going to be fading. Needs to be Sublime, needs to be Unreal, near sight in. Everything being cut away from him, many senses, but he has to rely onto the aim. Saturate is good, and Aspas a little bit better. MIBR, they take it 13-11, heavily tested, heavily bruised, but they do find it cleanly enough towards the end, 2-0.